How's everybody doing out there today on this Saturday, November 6th? I would say October. It's November already. Let's get on here real quick, see how everybody's doing out there. Watching college football, NFL tomorrow. Bengals play tomorrow. They play Cleveland. Yeah, news station put some billboards up, and I guess Cleveland news stations are reacting to it. The weather, more accurate than Baker Mayfield's throws or something. More accurate than the college playoffs. That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it feels pretty good out here for being 7 o'clock at night. Clocks go back an hour tonight. Yep. You get an extra hour's sleep and the bars will be open an extra hour. Yeah, that means more drunks on the road. They get an extra hour to drink more beer. Yeah, it's weird. The mail today, they were delivering package today. I didn't get any mail at all, and I got that informed delivery, and it says I was getting 6 letters. He said, I'm just delivering packages today, no mail. I guess they're getting caught up on the packages, because what's going to happen, if they get backed up on packages, then, you know, nobody's not gonna get their packages on time for Christmas, because they're doing Black Friday starting last week. Yep, but they did it a month early because they know that the mail's gonna be delayed. Last year was bad. The mail was real bad last year. I was getting mail that was like postmarked 3 months ago. I got my credit card bill and it was due like 2 months ago. I got my gas and light bill. It was due 90 days ago. That's how bad it was. I got my Christmas cards. I got them in March. Yeah, I got my Christmas cards in March and they mailed them out around Thanksgiving. Yeah, you figure it'd take at least 2 weeks to get here, but, you know, imagine 3 months. 4 months. Yeah. Yeah, I had a problem with the credit card bill too, that I guess Texas had an ice storm. I think it was February. And I mailed my credit card bills out. And they didn't get them, but they want to charge me late fees. They charged me $90 in late fees. Well, they waived them, but they didn't fix the credit bureau report. It took them 4 months to fix the credit bureau reports. And it wasn't my fault. They couldn't process the payment because they had no electric. And what happened, I hurt my credit score. I had three missed payments on there. But what happened, they got all them payments at one time. They think they got like 5 payments all at one time. And they're mailed out like months apart. So they got their mail at one time. But what happened to my credit was my credit card started lowering my credit scores because of that. I mean, that took a big dip, 3 missed payments. And one card was $5,000 limit. And they lowered it to $100. And one credit card, they just closed my account out because my score dropped 100 points or 200 points or whatever it was. Yeah, I started messing my credit up just because of that. You know what I mean? So we got to believe what we see on the credit reports. We got to believe this. We got to believe what we see. It's all accurate. Them things are not accurate. Them things ain't accurate. Nope. Not at all. That's why the Consumer Protection Finance Bureau wants to take over the credit reports, make it from they want to change it from a profit to a non-profit. They want to change it where a hard inquiry is only staying in your credit report a year, not 26 months or 24 months or whatever. The credit bureau say 26 months. You know, it's kind of stupid. They pull your hard inquiry and they call that negative mark. And believe it or not, if you get too many hard inquiries on there, they won't give you credit. They think you're desperate. I know one guy, he's got like 48 hard inquiries. I said, how many you got total on all 3 reportings? He's like 128 or something, 130 or something. I'm like, what? That's a lot of hard inquiries. Hell, imagine he's got 43 on one report. That's desperate. It's a younger guy in his 20s, just trying to get all kinds of credit and get in debt real bad and get everything racked up where he can't pay it. You know, he's trying to get a car, trying to get credit card. I told him, if one denies you, all of them will. They don't believe me. You know. I mean, that's not the case really, because I had applied for a U.S. bank card and they denied me. I applied for a PNC bank card, they denied me. I applied for a Kroger's Rewards MasterCard, 5% cash back on groceries at Kroger's. They denied me. That's with an 800 score. So American Express sent me an invite, a pre-approved offer for the gold card. So I went ahead and got that. They give me, I think, 65,000 points if I spend 5,000 in 6 months. Yeah. So basically, they're going to give me $1,000 back when I spend, I think it's $5,000 or $6,000 or $5,000 in 6 months. I'll get $1,000 back. So, yeah. For some reason, they're not charging me annual fees. So I'm trying to get that cleared up because I got 2 American Express cards and they never charge me annual fee. Just because I bank with Navy Federal and Pentagon Federal Credit Union, they think I'm in the military for some reason. I keep on telling them I'm not in the military. And I keep on telling them they don't charge me annual fees. So I keep on telling them, just being honest, and I keep on telling them they're not charging me annual fees on those cards. So yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Trying to be honest with them. They can log all the calls. They better log it because I don't want no big bill in the mail. Say, hey, you didn't pay your annual fee for the past 5 years. Knowing my luck, that's what they'll probably do, you know. Yeah. So how you guys doing on this Saturday evening? Clocks go up or back an hour, so I'm assuming it's going to get dark early in the morning now. We'll get daylight to like 8 o'clock now. And it's going to start getting dark early, I guess. That's when 5 o'clock, 5:30 hits, like 6 o'clock, it'll be dark. You know? Yeah, it'll be dark out, and people get confused, think it's later than what it really is out there, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, Ohio State, I watched Ohio State game, I'm like, what is going on? I lost on that. I lost on that on my picks. I had them winning by 22 plus. I had them over 91 rushing yards, and they got 90 yards. I'm like, oh my God. 4 points off on that whole thing. Man. Crazy. We'll watch the Bengals tomorrow. I think they're playing Cleveland here. They're playing the Cleveland Browns here, so we'll see. They got the Browns winning by 3, like 20 to 23 or something, or 25 to 20 or something like that. 5 points or something. I don't know. Every time they pick the Cleveland Browns to win, the Bengals win. Every time they pick the Bengals to win, they lose. That's what happens, it seems like. But yeah, I'll watch the game and see what happens. Well, Baker Mayfield's back, but he's playing with one arm basically. They say he's wearing some kind of strap on his arm. He's going to have, he can't maneuver pretty good. He might throw some interceptions. I don't know. He has to get used to it, I guess. You know what I mean? So we'll see tomorrow. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's getting cold out here. As soon as the sun goes down, it starts getting cold quickly. This morning, it was in the 20s. Supposed to warm up next week, but guess what? Middle of the week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, thunderstorms, because it's going to be 70 degrees. Thunderstorms. Crazy weather. It could snow. I know one time over here, it's one day it was thunderstorms, and later on that late night it was snowing. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Thunderstorms to snow. And one time last year, I think they called for 14 to 18 inches of snow. We didn't get that. We had 12 hours of non-stop freezing rain. You think I was driving in that? Oh, no. I ain't driving in no ice. Why not? You got 4-wheel drive? I said, nope, rubber and ice. It don't matter if you got 18-wheel drive. You cannot stop on ice. People slam their brakes on ice, and that's the worst thing to do because it makes it worse. You can do a whole 360 spin out and can't stop. They showed a fire truck going down a hill on an icy road. It couldn't stop, and it was slamming in the cars all the way down the hill. Boom, 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 boom. It couldn't stop. Ice. Yep. Yeah, somebody recorded a video that put on Facebook. I'm like, wow. Very dangerous. And what's the first thing people do when they have a wreck on ice? They get out of their car, and there's cars coming at them. They can't stop. So you're going to get hit and killed. That's the worst thing to do. I see it all the time. They get out of the car. Crazy, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, you guys have a great weekend. Comment down below. Hit that like and subscribe button for me. I thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate it. I figured I'd get on here and do a video because everybody's wondering, where you at? You don't post every day no more. I said, no. YouTube, been mean to me, been flagging my videos, thinking they're, YouTube says misleading information or whatever about the COVID stuff, I don't know. My wife's mother's been out of the hospital for 3 times in the past 2 months. They just don't keep her long enough. And we got a nurse that comes over here and goes by her looks. She tried to come last week, come over here to see both of us. I said, no, we want a different nurse, because she comes in here to basically just looks at you and said, oh, you look great, you look fine, and walks out the door. Don't check your vitals, don't check your pulse, don't do anything. And she tells me, basically, I need to get blood work once a year. Well, that's a no-no. Not with my underlying conditions. They told me 4 times a year. You see what I mean? Because the medicines I'm on. 97 oxygen, 97 pulse rate. Look at that. See how the pulse rate jumps around? Look at it jumping. Yeah, I had the COVID antibody infusion on the 20th of September. It took me 15 days to feel better. You believe that? People said, oh, you should do better, a lot better now. I said, nope, it takes time. When I took that antibody infusion, the first thing they said, don't be calling up here the next day saying you're not feeling any better. Some people it takes longer. You know what I mean? It's like an antibiotic, really. You know, what it does, it starts killing the infection, just like an antibiotic, basically. And, you know, you take an antibiotic, it takes several days for it to work, depending on the person. You know, a lot of people thought you taking that COVID antibody infusion prevents you from getting COVID. My brother thought that vaccine stops you from getting COVID. I said, no, people are so confused. And another friend of mine told me, COVID's only in nursing homes. You got to be old in a nursing home to get it. I said, no, that's not the case. And he works at UPS. He went to a hospital without a mask on, and they stopped him at the door. They said, where's your mask at? He said, why would I wear a mask? I'm not sick, and I'm not in a nursing home, and I'm not old. You're like, people are like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? Hospitals, you got to wear a mask. You know what I mean? I said, if you need masks, dude, I got plenty of them over here. Quit wearing the same mask you wore last year. You know what I mean? I'm like, really, dude? That's nasty. That's like wearing the same underwear for a year. God, you believe that? That's crazy. Yeah, but I do feel a lot better. I don't have my taste yet back. It's only about 50% better. They said a lot of people will never get their taste or smell back. Yep. Now it's time to eat the foods that you don't like the taste of. Now you can eat sardines and all that other stuff you don't like. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sardines and fish and tuna and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to hop off here. Been here 13 minutes. So you guys have a good weekend. Just comment down below and let me know where you're from and everything, how you guys been doing. How's the weather you guys been? It's been cold and chilly in the mornings and everything. Just let me know. Comment down below. Let me know how you guys are doing out there. Alright, I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing so much. I'm up to 430 subscribers. Wow. Had this channel, what, since 2018, I think? Yeah, I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. My goal is to hit over 1,000 subscribers, but that won't take, that probably take another 5 years. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Another thing too, I see these channels on YouTube saying stimulus package, stimulus. And one guy's been putting videos on there for 8 months talking about a 4th stimulus. Everybody's like, yeah, where is it at? Where's the stimulus check at? Ain't gonna be no more stimulus checks. These are in the infrastructure bills, not stimulus. They keep on saying stimulus, getting people to thinking they're getting stimulus money. That's how they get their views and likes and subscribes. Like a trap. It gets you to click. That's crazy, people taking advantage of the pandemic like that. Those stimulus videos are raking in some serious money. I mean, they were at first because people didn't know anything. Because the news wasn't telling anybody anything. So they get on YouTube and watch all these videos, and whew, these guys are getting hundreds of thousands of views in a day. One guy hit 1 million subscribers. He's like, 1 million subscribers. Imagine the ad revenue. I couldn't even imagine. That guy's probably making $800,000 a year. Some are making $1 million a year. Yep, on stimulus videos. Yes, they do get money on them videos. They got to have over 1,000 subscribers. They got to apply for the Google AdSense to get the commercials popping up in their videos. That's how they make their money. The more people watch, the more people subscribe. That's why they beg you to subscribe, because they get more money. It's more money they make. The more, the merrier. The more clicks, the watchers and views and subscribers, it's more ching for them. Yeah. And they do get a 1099 form. Google pays them every 30 days, direct deposit, towards the end of the month. But they get a 1099 form at the end of the year. They got to pay taxes on them videos. They sure do. Yeah. Imagine making $1 million and get slammed with a 1099. They're going to have to pay over $300,000 in taxes. God. Whew. They better save that money and pay them taxes. Yep. They'll get slammed to 1099. You owe the IRS $300,000. Yeah, that's crazy. Or more. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much they charge, but I figured they'll take at least 30% of that money they're making. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, they do. One channel they do giveaways. Hell, $2,000 giveaway. They probably make that in, I don't know, less than an hour on their video. Yeah, so that's no big deal for them. Draws more traffic to their channel, more people watching it, and more people getting on there subscribing, and they're raking in the money. That's like me doing $50 giveaways, and I'm making $5,000. You know what I mean? Basically, less than 10%. It's crazy. But yeah, it's getting dark out here. It's getting cold out here. Don't let the camera fool you. It looks like it's daylight, but it's not. It's dark out here. It's probably after 7 o'clock. So when the clocks go back an hour, it'll be getting dark at 6 o'clock. 6:30 at the latest. But yeah, 6 o'clock it'll be getting dark. Go get your extra hour sleep and go. That bar will be open an extra hour. So you guys have a great weekend, okay? Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. Comment down below. Thank you.